Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Razel Dazel. So I got some things that were from the auction that I'm gonna show today. I finally opened up the packages. Super exciting. It's really early in the morning. I woke up early so I could watch Manuela. Told her I'm gonna have to open up a museum. I'm gonna have to move some stuff around because I'm excited. I really love these gifts. So here's the market bag that Nancy made. The colors are so pretty. It's beautiful. I love it. Really pretty. She did such a good job on that. I think she's gonna do good with the purses and the handbags. They're just adorable. I'm gonna have to rearrange my craft room. Start a museum. And this here was from Colette. She made this beautiful shawl in the Tunisian crochet. I love it because it's Tunisian. So pretty. I just love the colors. Sometimes simplicity is the best too. Very pretty. Yes, this would definitely be cute with some blue jeans and some cowboy boots. That's adorable. Yeah, I love it. Really nice colors. Very nice. Yeah, I'm trying to use up all my Bernat yarn to make room. And then I'm gonna try and display everybody's things that I got. Yeah, this is from Colette. Colette made this Tunisian crochet shawl. Very nice. And then this one I fell in love with. That's Brian's mosaic blanket. And this is the front, which is, it's insane. And then here's the back. It's all straight in the back. And then it's got the, like a staircase. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, if you are off one stitch, it'll mess up the whole pattern. So you cannot mess up any stitches. It has to be perfect. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and rearrange my craft room a little bit. But maybe I could hang this up here once I start getting my Bernat out of the way. Yeah. But it's gorgeous. I'm just gonna have to figure out how to hang it up on the wall. Very nice. So I'm trying to go through all of my chunky Bernat because it's been up there for a while. And I decided, well, I'm just gonna work on a really big blankie with the big chunky yarns to use up all of my Bernat, just to get my Bernat out of the way. And I'm just doing this in double crochet. It's heavy. Whew. Yeah, it's pretty heavy yarn. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do some rearranging. Have a crochet museum in here. Because it's so beautiful. I'm gonna have to keep a hold of it. I'm being kind of selfish. I don't want to give anything away for Christmas. I'm like, okay, if I crochet enough stuff for family members, then I get to keep my stuff. I went Christmas shopping for myself. That's what this is. But I love it. Like, it's gorgeous. You guys did such a great job. It was worth every penny. Every penny, you guys. It was worth it. It takes a lot of work. My cat, he's grabbing my ball. Kiki. Yeah, worth every penny. This is just such a wonderful experience. But yeah, I'm like, I'm going to try and go through all this big chunky yarn to get it out of the way so I can make room. Do a little rearranging. So I can display everybody's items that they have made. It takes so much time. It really does. And you guys are worth it. So don't even think any less. The work that you guys do is beautiful and amazing. So yeah, I'm just gonna make like a huge blanket with the big chunky stuff. And then I seen Juan's pattern for the regular Bernat. So I'm probably gonna follow his tutorial and do that pattern. I mean, it is really soft, the smaller Bernat. So yeah, I'm gonna be busy. Got some rearrangements to do. To reorganize my crafty room. But yeah, this is a Bernat I'm working on with the big chunky. Be good for the winter time. It gets cold. It feels like summer's starting to just like, it was like what, 100 degrees like a few days ago, and now the temperature dropped from all the rain and it got really cold. So I go from like super hot to super cold, and here soon, I don't know, it might snow tomorrow. We don't know. That's Indiana. Crazy weather. So yeah, I got a lot of organizing to do. But I thought, I'm like, if I can just get through this shelf here and go through this Bernat, then I can kind of reorganize a bit, make some room. Yeah. I'll have to figure something out. This is my hand-dyed yarn that I have made last summer. I don't know if the colors will pick up. But this is my cashmere yarn that was hand-dyed, that I hand-dyed. So I have a whole rack of that, and I was using that for socks and making cashmere socks. Kitty loves wearing cashmere socks. Kitty. Kitty, you're like a panther. Come here. Kitty. You see his nails? He got his nails done. Pink. He's got pink nails. He's so heavy. He's such a big kitty. Say hi. Say hi, Kiki. You're so big. Look how big he is. Okay, get down. He wants to learn how to crochet. So yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna try and go through my Bernat, go through all of my Bernat yarns. I don't do a whole lot of the amigurumi, and I don't usually use a whole lot of the Bernat, and it takes up a lot of space. It takes up a lot of room. But they did have the Bernat at Walmart for $2.50 on clearance, and I couldn't believe it. So I had to go to Walmart. I mean, for $2.50 a ball of Bernat that usually goes for 10. Yeah, it was a no-brainer. I picked up a few. I don't know. I might even go back to Walmart and get some more. So that's a pretty good deal. You guys might want to check out Walmart to see if they have any on sale for that $2.50. My cat loves the Bernat yarn, don't you? Why? Why? Now you're gonna fight with me? Come here. He's just being terribles. Aren't you? He's feral. He's a feral cat. Aren't you? You're just wild. Yeah. Yeah, you're a wild kitty. Oh, he's gonna go in his cat house. He got mad at me. I'm giving him a lot of attention. Now that my dog had passed away, I'm paying more attention to the cat. And he doesn't know what to think of it yet. He's like, why is Mommy paying so much attention to me? His name's Apollo, but I always call him Kiki. He's my Kiki. But my daughter Hazel calls him Apollo. That's what she named him. We all have nicknames for him. Huh. Daddy calls him all kinds of nicknames. Oh. But he's pretty independent cat. Like he's not much of a lover. But he has his spots where he likes to go. He's got his cat house in the living room. And then he's got a little kitty house in here that he crawls into. And he's got, oh, he loves the chairs. He'll lay on the chairs in the living room. And he likes to hide under the couch. So he's got his favorite spots. But he usually doesn't come in here unless I'm in here. Like if I'm not in here, he'll stay away. He's usually down in the living room. Because he's looking out the windows out in the living room. Spying on the girl kitties outside. aren't you? Yeah, he's a little bit of a ladies' man. He's got a couple of cats that the outside cats, and he'll stare out the window and wait for them to walk by. There's a gray one and there's a black and white one. It's been coming around. So yeah, I'm like, working with this big stuff, I mean, it's rough. I'm only doing double crochet on this blanket because this is really the big Bernat. And then I'd like to get into the regular Bernat and do Juan's tutorial that he put on to do the blankets for the Boggy Creek even. But they would make wonderful gifts for the kids in the family as well. A nice little blanket to take in the car and stuff too when the car is cold. The kids can kind of have a car blanket when they're going to the store or something like that. Or, you know, have to go to the doctor's visit or wherever's. So it's nice to have a blanket in the vehicle because you never know what's going to happen in the wintertime when the roads are really bad and it's snowy. I mean, I've gotten stuck in the ditch before, so it gets scary. You can slide off the road and then get stranded and then you're stuck there. So definitely keeping a blanket in the car for the winter time is a must. Especially if you're stranded and you have children and it's winter time, you know. It helps them stay warm. So yeah, you guys, I'm going to be crocheting a bunch of things because I want to keep all of my gifts that I got from the auction. It gives me ideas too. It helps with the creativity. And I'm trying to find everybody's channels on YouTube. So I found Manuela, and she told me a few others to look up. Hope's World of Crochet, and then that Linda Sockside. So I'm going to be looking for them on YouTube and check out their channels. Manuela's helping me learn German again because I took it in school and it's just been a long time. So it's kind of nice to relearn the language. Like, I'm a beginner, but it's nice to relearn a language. It helps with your brain function too. It helps open up your brain, and then you're thinking in a different way to help with creativity as well. So doing something different and new, it like sparks the neurons in your brain. It helps thinking in a different way. I think too, it keeps you sharper, keeps you on your toes, learning new things. Of course, I grew up close to the Amish community, and they speak Dutch. So maybe that's one reason, kind of too, why I wanted to learn the language. So I can kind of hear what the Amish are talking. Well, they had Spanish in school too, but I decided only to go with that one language. But I know a little tiny bit of Spanish. I think my husband knows more Spanish than I do. He talks a lot. And I need to work on my little baby star outfits too. At some point. But I was excited to get rid of my Bernat. I'm like, I'm going to use up my Bernat and make some blankets. I switch up my projects a lot, and I think too that helps with my mind. Switching it up and rotating instead of staying with the same project. But everybody's different. There's nothing wrong with that. We all have our own ways of doing things in the crochet community, and that's just fine. But I'm excited that I found you guys for the Boggy Creek. I'm thinking I'm going to be part of the family for a while. And I have to make some really pretty things for you guys to take to Boggy Creek. And I saw it was Juan's birthday, and he got some really awesome birthday presents. So happy birthday to Juan. But yeah, he's made me break out the Bernat blanket yarn. I mean, it's heavy. This would be a very good heavy weighted blanket for winter time. It's super heavy. Come back up on my rolly chair. Alrighty. Well, I guess I'll let you guys go and see you next time. Hopefully next time I can have this organized a little bit better. Show off everybody's wonderful items that they've made. Alrighty. See you guys later. Bye.